What's up, everybody? Devo here, and today I want to talk about transitions. How do you transition from one clip to the other without using any of those built-in transitions that are so overused, everybody uses them? What do you do to stand out and be unique and different? Well, today I'm going to show you, but first let's roll that intro. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about some of the things we can use transitions for. We can use them for simply changing our clothes, changing scenery. We want to go from one place to another. How do we do that? We're going to go over all of that, but first, I'm going to take a shower. I haven't really done much today. My hair is just a mess, and so I'll be right back. Alright, well, that feels much better. So, that is an example of one of the simple transitions you can do. Spin your camera, cut it in the middle of the spin your camera again, put the cut right at the beginning of that spin, piece them together, that's it. You don't need any transitions built into your recording software. It's so simple, so easy. There's a few other examples that I do want to show you as well. Let's talk about a change of location. I'm going to go take a walk outside, and so that's where we're going next. Actually, before we go outside, let's go ahead and change our clothes. It's a little chilly out there, so I mean, it is still winter. So I need a beanie, I need a jacket. So we're gonna use one of our simple transition techniques just to put these on. Oh, so now we can go outside. Okay, so now we're outside and boy, it's kind of bright out here. I probably should have brought some sunglasses. Okay, much better. So this is a change of location, and there's other things that you can do besides using yourself and zooming in and out and things like that. You can actually use objects to change location as well. We'll come over to my shed and we'll do a nice pan and we'll use that as our transition. Now on the side of it, it comes back here and there's more yard, but nobody needs to know that. We can even do a pan like this. On the other side of that pan, you're now indoors. You're in a studio. It's really as easy as that. And there's a million different ways that you can do these transitions. You can bring your hand up. You can do shakes, quick pans like that. You can pull it towards your body. I do some of those sometimes. And then you bring it out and you're in a different spot. A million different ways that you can do the transitions, and you can do all of these in every editing software because they all rely on just simply a hard cut. That's it. You can create the transitions on your phone. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna edit all of these on my phone. Every single transition that you see in this video, I will do on my phone to show you how easy it is that you don't need fancy software to do it. But it's cold out here. Let's just go back in the house. Okay, now we're back inside and you can see how easy all of that really was. Super simple to do. And you know what? I'm gonna sit down, so let's do one more. It's nothing fancy, nothing you haven't seen yet, but it's one of my favorites because it's just so easy to do. You simply pull the camera in to your chest or wherever, and then pull anything back as long as it's close enough to the camera to make it dark or almost black. And just put your cut right into there. And in fact, I am going to edit these on my phone, but I'm also going to edit them on the computer so you can see what's going on and where I'm talking about to put these cuts in there, just to make sure everything looks as good as it can. So let's do that. Yeah, no fancy transition. Let's just do a hard cut. All right. So what I'm going to use to edit this, since I want to show that it doesn't have to be anything fancy, I have a Mac, and on every Mac it has iMovie, which can be decent, but realistically it is fairly basic. So that's what we're going to use. Alright, welcome to iMovie. Like I said, I never use this. This is apparently the first time that I'm opening it up on here. So let's just start something new. This is an old project that I was working on back when it was still warm out. I miss these days. I didn't put anything on here yet. Okay, now that we've got that done, we're gonna go back into iMovie. Let's create a new event. We'll call it transitions. We'll open up our transitions, well, our video, and let's import it. And we'll wait. Wow, it imported pretty fast. And in iMovie, if you guys are new to it, you actually have a progress bar right up in here. You can see that. And this will tell you what's going on, how long is remaining for everything to render. But we're just gonna jump right in. Let's pick one of our clips. We'll just grab this one right here, and we'll start simple. Cut that. Wherever it goes dark, cut it right there. And we have to quick half-second clips. This goes into the next one. Right in here. Find out where I'm gonna start. That's where it goes black, and it's that quick and easy. Actually, before we go outside, so that was simple, right? And now we need to change. So we're gonna figure out that transition. Look where I hit myself. Right about there looks good. Change my clothes. Do it again. I need a little refining, but so this is honestly just a little example. So I mean, everything here admittedly is going to be sloppy, but this is just a little example to give you an idea. And even that's not the best one I've done with that, but it's effective. You can see the cut right there. And it's just a fun little thing, and it'll add that much extra to your video. Now the hand transition. And it's not completely dark, but honestly, it should still be fine. Okay, so now we're outside and easy, right? I mean, come on. How is everybody not using this stuff? Another simple little transition right here. This is actually one of my favorite ones to do. The reason why it's one of my favorites is because it's so unconventional. You really don't see this one too often. I've seen some of the, when you bring your hand in, bring it towards your chest, move the camera, do some shakes. The headbutt is, but the headbutt's awesome. I thought it was a little, you know what, let's just roll the clip. Okay, so now we're outside, and boy, it's kind of bright out here. I probably should have brought some sunglasses. Okay, much better. Well, how effective is that? That's just awesome, right? And I would like to drink some coffee. Don't judge me. And I'm back. All right, and let's show another simple little one. This is a clip that I just walked around my studio that's out in my backyard. And you can see on the other side of it, there's more yard. We're starting on this side, coming over to here. And so what I'm doing is bringing it this way, cut it right there. This shows that you can use objects and such as a transition point. Coming into the studio, and we're gonna find that spot right here. We'll do that because we don't want it to be too long. Do just a nice pan. And on the other side of that pan, once again, super simple, but extremely effective. And you don't need any fancy software. You can do all of these transitions in your phone. That's what's so cool about it. Most phones have a basic editing software already for the videos that you take with it. But if you want something a little more advanced, not extremely advanced, but a little more advanced, Adobe Premiere Clip completely free for Android devices. That's what I use. I don't have an iPhone. It may be free for iPhone. Don't quote me on that because I honestly don't know. But I would assume that it probably is. And that's something that you can use, which is another really good piece of editing software. Oh, and here's another example that I have for you. This is one that you can do. I just simply was filming myself. I spun it up. That's all that I did. And we'll find a good spot to cut it. Right there where the blur is. I think I like that. And I believe that this is where... Alright, then I started looking at the floor. And spin it up. So we'll just get it. Let's do it right there on that blur right there. I said right there a lot, didn't I? I'm sorry. So let's see how that looks. Okay. Boom. No software transitions. Just a hard cut. That's it. I just love how easy they are because they are extremely effective. And the fact that everybody can do them is a huge bonus. And there we go. So, if you already knew about all these techniques, awesome. Hope you've been using them. If you've never seen these before or never really thought about doing stuff like this, well, there you go. Start utilizing this stuff because it's just so awesome. So, sorry, there's really no B-roll or anything like that I have going on here. This is just simply a halfway done, really shoddy tutorial. But a tutorial nonetheless to give you ideas. And that's really all it is, just more tools to help you create this stuff. So hopefully it helps you out. If not, I'm sorry, I did my best. But until next time, go ahead and keep creating. Cheers.